Time to check in for an update from Mr. William Gray. He's the CEO of Competitive Companies. CCOP is their stock symbol. Bill, good to talk to you again.
Yes, it's great talking to you, Don.
Well, Bill, the last time we had you on the show, you mentioned you were taking steps to get your patents evaluated. How's that coming along?
Oh, it's coming on great. We've hired a gentleman named Dr. Sam Curry, one of the best-known, well-known figures out there for evaluating patents, building a patent tree. They're the specialist in when it comes down to patents. So we've hired Sam, and he's doing just a great job. We're about halfway through the tree development process, finding and discovering a lot of good news about our patents. And then the process after that is to do the actual appraisal. So we're coming along pretty good on that process.
Now, of course, Competitive Companies, your technology takes wireless broadband speeds and just brings them to an entirely new dimension. How do you see Competitive Companies generating revenue from that patented technology?
Well, we have basically two areas that we're focused on at this time, and we're pretty excited about the interest and the industry development within those areas. One of them is what I've mentioned before on the show is a process called offloading, or service called offloading. And offloading services has grown dramatically over the last year because the primary need is for the major carriers to be able to take the stress off their data network and offload those data services to another type of network. And that's the type of network that we're involved in, and that's a Wi-Fi carrier-grade network. So we will earn revenues off of that type of service, and we'll also earn revenues in licensing the technology that our patents include.
You know, it's so amazing. And when the Internet really was born 15, 17 years ago, we were just so happy to be on the Internet. We didn't care about speed. Now it's all about speed. Now, what key areas do you see Competitive Companies moving forward with from here?
I believe that the primary focus that we have right now is really focusing on completing out a rather unique network development that's known in the industry as the backhaul, or what they also call the macro network, feeding into what's called a micro network, and that's the Wi-Fi piece. You're seeing a lot of hotspots that have developed. I mean, thousands upon thousands of hotspots developing across the United States, primarily contained in a certain coffee shop or some building like that. What we're, of course, doing that's very unique is we're building this Wi-Fi platform across an entire city. And so we're feeding into what's called a microcell network from our technology. So this is where we begin to separate ourselves really from the pack. And that's how we're able to deliver these unusually large broadband throughput to the end user.
Again, the company is Competitive Companies. On their stock symbol CCOP. Bill, the story gets better and better. Thanks for the update.
Sure, you bet. Thank you for calling.
Take care.